Hi, this is Mary from OpenHelix with this week's Tip of the Week. If you're seeing this tip someplace else, be sure to come back by our blog at blog.openhelix.com for additional details. I'll provide links to the resources that I'm talking about today, links to the publications and so on, so check us out at blog.openhelix.com. Now for today's tip, I'm going to talk about a site that's not directly related to bioinformatics at first glance, of course, but figshare is a site that's becoming increasingly popular as a way for researchers to share all sorts of information. If you have a giant set of data, you have a great slide set, you've got some code that you want to share, you can upload that to figshare and it becomes available to the wider community, and it becomes available in a citable way, a permanent and citable way, so that people could refer back to it, they can credit you, and you can see who's taking a look at your research, they can comment on it, and there's all kinds of useful things that you can find at figshare. This is becoming really useful as a way to get credit for things on the altmetric system in ways that don't go through the traditional publication set necessarily, but are quickly available to everybody in a broad way, and there's a lot of opportunity to use figshare for things like that. I'll only briefly touch on figshare. I'll give you links in the blog post to a lot more details. Here you can go to the figshare site at figshare.com and you can learn quite a bit about it. I'm going to go quickly to the features area here just to give you a quick glance at the kinds of things that are important about figshare. You get a certain amount of private space here, as you can see. You can also have unlimited public space. So you can store stuff that doesn't go widely public if you want to just have a place to upload it here, and that can sit until you're ready to publish that. But also you can make your information public, and all kinds of data is becoming and resources are becoming available in the public space here. You can use this to publish negative data, which is sometimes hard to get into the journal system, but it might be important information that you want to share with colleagues. And there's all kinds of formats. You can upload movies, you can upload slide sets, you can upload genomic sequences, all kinds of things can be uploaded here. It's a very simple way to do that. The software is very easy to use, and it's stored permanently for you. And there's also an API. I'll mention that briefly as well. So there's lots of opportunity here to use figshare, and I'm going to just quickly browse around some of the things that are available here. I'm going to click the browse link, and I'm going to show you the most viewed ones to give you kind of a range of things that people have been uploading here. You can see, and I'll be talking about this today, the GenoCAD tutorial information that we've provided here with the GenoCAD lab. And there's all kinds of papers and images and movies. There's a movie here. So there's all kinds of things that people can upload and store. And when you go and you take a look at that, I'm going to go to this GenoCAD tutorial that we've got right now here. You have access to the slides here. You've got a set of charts that are used in coordination with that training material, and the exercises to accomplish the things that we describe in the tutorial as well. So all of that becomes available as a package. The other thing that's really great about that is that it becomes citable. So here you have citation information, and it has a permanent DOI. And that permanent DOI will always bring people back to this page. And if there have been updates to it, and we've had to update this a couple of times because we've had updates to the slides, for example, you can get to the older version as well, so it's permanent and you can track back that information. So you can see the benefit of this if you're storing, genomic data or stuff that you haven't published pre-publication or post-publication, you want to supplement that. This is a great way to store that kind of information. In the bioinformatics community, there's more and more pressure to make your code and your data available, of course. Stephen Turner recently wrote a terrific blog post. Stop hosting data and code on your lab website. They move around, they go away, university might update their website and links break and so on. And he proposes that figshare is a terrific way to store that information in a public way. So for everything else, there's figshare. And so figshare is really a useful site, and I'd encourage you to check it out. And one of the other great things about it is you can actually store the data on your website because they have an API. The GenoCAD lab also took that GenoCAD tutorial information and delivers it from their lab website here as well. It's not only at figshare, it's also on the website in a handy way. And people can go to that, they can go to it from here, or they can go directly to the figshare site to look at that. Figshare is a terrific way to store all sorts of things and make them citable and share them with the community. So check out figshare. Thanks very much for your time.